Hey y'all, I'm testing Paula Deen's Southern Fried Chicken. Now she used a whole chicken and I really just like the white meat, so I'm just using 2 large breasts. So I'm gonna just put those right in a pan. And then she also has her own spices. So I mixed up what she said, but I cut the recipe in half. But this is really simple, and it's half a cup of salt and then a quarter cup of pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. These are her seasonings. Now I'm just going to coat these all on the chicken. And she said, let your chicken come out of the refrigerator and come to room temperature. And that way, when you put it into the frying pan, it doesn't make your grease too cold. So those were her helpful hints. And normally I don't eat skin on, but she did have hers that way, so that's the way I'm going with it. I'm gonna put a little bit more right here. Okay, now in another bowl, we're going to put 2 eggs. And I'm only using 2. She used 3 because she did a whole chicken. So I'm just going to do 2. Oops, got a little shell. Get that out. A splash of water. And her secret ingredient was her hot sauce. And she used a whole jar, but she said if you couldn't find her hot sauce, you could use like Louisiana hot sauce or Texas Pete, which a whole bottle of hot sauce sounds like a lot, but she declares that's what makes the magic. So we're going to go in with this whole bottle, and this is a 6-ounce bottle. Doesn't pour good. I don't think it's meant to for a reason. I'm going to leave a little on the bottom since I'm not doing a whole chicken. Not sure about that. It feels like I'm kind of ruining it. Okay, now the chicken just goes back into the pan of eggs and hot sauce. You want to roll it around, get it coated. This is a big old breast. Okay. Let's get this one. Let's get that down in there. Now, we're going to let these marinate for about 30 minutes. Okay, now the chicken has been marinating for about 30 minutes. And now we're just going to coat it in flour. It's a big old piece of chicken. I think I'll put some more flour in there. That's the biggest breast I've ever seen. Wish I would have gotten this on camera. Are you ready? I just dropped the flour. I just dropped the flour. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Oh my. Okay, we're going to use a cast iron skillet, and she used peanut oil, which I've never actually used. So I'm going to use that as well. And she had quite a bit of oil in her pan, and she had it pretty deep. So I'm going to put quite a bit. The other thing is she actually had a candy thermometer that she kept in her oil, and she let it get to 350. I don't have a candy thermometer. So I'm just going to get the oil good and hot and try to keep it fairly consistent. I actually think my pan may be too small. I did not realize how big these breasts are. Oh, I might have a disaster here. Wow, that oil is almost... I need to be really careful. Really needed a bigger pan here. But we're going to go with what we got. And just give this a peek underneath. Oh, I think I need to go ahead and turn it. My grease is probably too hot. Oh no, it's looking a little burnt. This is the biggest chicken I've ever seen in my life. I can't even turn that one. Maybe I need to turn this around. So I've burned it a little bit. Maybe that'll just be extra crispy. I want to be sure the chicken gets done inside. These are so thick. So note to self, buy smaller chicken breasts. These are looking golden brown on the bottoms. I just have a feeling they're not going to be done inside. This could be a problem. Miss Paula Deen, you didn't tell me what to do if my chicken was thick. I think I'm going to cut into one of them. Let's just go right in here. Oh, that chicken is raw. Oh my goodness, y'all. That chicken is raw. Can y'all see that? Oh my goodness. This is a disaster. What to do, what to do? I'm going to put a lid over my pan and see if that helps a bit. She did not do that. Okay, let's see how it's doing. I know I'm going to have to cook it a little longer because of how big it is. So it's been actually cooking for about 30 minutes. Just hoping it's not any more burnt. I think I'll turn this piece back over. And see how it's looking inside. Okay, that's actually, I don't know. I mean, it looks cooked, and I don't have a meat thermometer. So, I would rather have it overdone than not done. Okay. We're taking it out. It's starting to smoke. Ooh, look at that. Mm. Mm. Well, I think we can honestly say that I cannot cook chicken. This side looks amazing. This side does not. Oh, I think I can cut some of that away. What do y'all think? Oh, goodness. I'm going to try and cut off some of this burnt because this side looks really good. Oh, my. Look at that. Okay, let's get rid of this. Hey, y'all, that honestly doesn't look too bad. Look at that. I think we can salvage this. Just where I cut that off a bit. Well, honestly, that stressed me out. Doesn't actually look half bad. I'm going to cut into it, see if it's done. It's super hot. Oh, look at that though. Gotta let it cool. Okay, it's bite time. The chicken is good. I mean, I think I ruined the crust. Ooh, it's got a kick. It's got a little kick from the hot sauce. That's interesting. I'm gonna eat the crust. Bite of the chicken. Y'all, even with all the trouble that I had, this is good. I love the kick that the chicken has. Of course, don't burn yours. This chicken is so juicy, and I'm sure that has partly to do with marinating it in that egg and hot sauce. Try this one, but don't burn your chicken.